Hello everybody, it's Stefan Joubert here from the Stefan Joubert Guitar Academy, and I thought I'd record this video to help some of you learn Pat Martino's activities as well as the licks, but we're specifically going to hone in here on how to practice the activities. So let us just get straight into it. So what I'm going to show you is a little secret of how to do this, which a lot of people don't know. So we'll just play the activity in B flat, activity 1, and it sounds like this. Now the problem that we have generally, or I have when I teach students, especially if they learn from scratch, is they just want to play it all through in one go. But I found that the best way to learn this line, of course you need to have the book handy, is to break it into segments. So let's call this segment 1. Let's call this segment 2. And before we go further, I'm speaking about Pat Martino's linear expressions activity 1. If you're not familiar with that, look in the description below. There's a link to where you can purchase the book. I really believe it's a great book to have in your library if you're into jazz guitar playing. It's a fantastic method where you use one minor line that becomes like a weapon that can play against any chord change that gets thrown at you. So it's a great tool to add into your toolkit. I'm not saying you should only use that, but it's a great tool in the toolkit along with a lot of other things. So again, segment 1, segment 2, segment 3, and segment 4. So when you practice, start like this. Segment 1. I'm taking it slightly slower. Repeat it. And repeat it again. And maybe another time. Segment 2. And repeat segment 2. And repeat it again. And repeat it again. Then we can go to segment 3. And again. And again. And again. Okay. Segment 4. And again. And again. When you practice this at home, you can practice it much slower. I'm just doing it quicker for demonstration purposes, but you can do it slowly. You can even really go when you just start out. And with a metronome just going tick, tick, tick to really get to know it. Now we're going to do segment 1 and 2 together. Let's do that again. Now we're going to do segment 2 and 3 together. Now we'll do segment 2 and 3 together. And we'll do it again. Then we can do segment 3 and 4 together. And again. And again. Remember, the goal is mastery of the lines. Now, once you've done that, then we're going to do the following. Segment 1, listen to segment 2 in our mind and play segment 3. So let's do that now. And again. Now we'll do segment 2 and segment 4. Now we'll do segment 2 and segment 4. Let's do that again. Segment 2 and 4. So that was now segment 2 and 4. Now we can do segment 3 and 1. So you get the idea. You can then also go and randomize them. Tell yourself, I want to play segment 4. I want to play segment 2. I want to play segment 1. I want to play segment 3. And of course you can then say, I want to play segment 3 through the circle of fifths, starting with C. And then go to G. Go to D. Go to A. Go to E. Go to B. F sharp. C sharp. A flat. Etc. And you can do the same. You can say, okay, I'm going to do segment 2 now in that manner. Go to G. Go to D. Go to A. Go to E. Etc. And then what we can do is we go to, let's say, position or activity 5. I'll do this in the key of C, and it sounds like this. I'll play the full activity first. Now remember, when I play that C minor activity 5, it doesn't mean it only works on C minor 7. If I've got a B flat, 13 flat 9, that will work wonders over that. So the thing is to find how they lodge onto several chord segments. Like if it's a major 7, what do you use? If it's a minor 7 flat 5, what do you use? If you look in the description below to some of my other videos, I do discuss that as well. So now let's do position 5 in the segments. Segment 1. And you repeat that. And you repeat that. And you repeat that. Segment 2. Segment 2. Segment 2. And again. Segment 3. And again. Segment 4. I make segment 4 slightly longer just to not have too many moving parts. I'm going to have 5 of them. It's easy enough for. Segment 1 and 2 together. And again. And again. Segment 2 and 3 together. So that's 2 and 3 together. Now 3 and 4 together. And one more time. You can think, what's the point of all of that? Well, it's mastery. You want to master it. So then we can do segment 1, listen to 2 in our head and play segment 3. And again. We can do segment 2, listen to 3 and do segment 4. So then we can do segment 2, listen to 3 in our head and play segment 4. And again we can randomize them. Let's start with segment 2. And again. Segment 4. Segment 3. Segment 3. Now segment 3 throughout the circle of fifths. We can do the same with segment 2 as well. So you can see if you practice in this way, how it can really strengthen your playing and really get you to get these lines embedded in your mind. So again, we could just say, okay, let's go and let's do sequence 2 in the key of C. Let's do sequence 3. Let's do sequence 5. Segment 5. Let's do segment 1. And then you can do the whole thing in one go. I hope this helps you to be able to put your Pat Martino lines together and make them stronger. I think if you practiced in this way, you'd be surprised to how sharp you will get in each key and each line. If you do it in this way, you will really get to know the forms and the shapes. So I'd like to encourage you to do it this way. If you like the video, please leave a thumbs up, please do subscribe, and I will speak with you in the next video. Goodbye.